I know you don't want to look back, but I'm going to ask you to look back. 9 years ago, you made your first appearance in the Super Bowl. Now you're here again.
Yeah.
Tell me the difference between that time and this time.
Well, I'm certainly honored to be here once again. I know this team is honored to be here. I feel like I have a good understanding of the significance of playing in the 50th Super Bowl. This is it's just a unique and special opportunity, and obviously we want to take advantage of it.
You know, they're just getting bigger. You know, that's the biggest thing I noticed right away. But no, I've been very fortunate. I've been with some good organizations, good football coaches. So I feel very fortunate to come back here with the Broncos. And you know, it's been a tough road, but we won a lot of close football games. But we're looking forward to this one.
I'm playing in my fourth Super Bowl, which I'm grateful for, but I'm happy for the guys playing in their first one. And watching guys getting off that plane the other day, watching guys coming here to this media day, our first practice today, it's just an awesome situation, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
D, took 11 years to get here, buddy. It's a quarterback-driven league, but your defense has gotten the Broncos here. How important is it for that defense to win this game?
I said, you know, defense always wins championships at the end of the day. When you played, yes, it was a great offense, but the defense was awesome. You know that.
Yes.
You know that. And we have to play well to win this game, no matter what the situation, no matter how many points the offense score. You know, we have to play well.
Me, Chris, and Derek Wolf, we felt like we've been here before. Not from, you know, a playing standpoint, of course, but from an experience standpoint. We've seen all this stuff before, and we want to go out there and, you know, make sure the result is a little bit different this time.
You don't want to, you know, get here and not show up like we did last time. So our main thing is, you know, going out, scoring points, and taking care of the ball, and let defense do their thing. Because after that feeling 2 years ago, you know, I felt that after the season was over with and going into the next season.
Do you do anything different than you did in the last Super Bowl coming into this one?
It's a different team 2 years ago. This team has a unique personality. Our defense has led the charge, you know, for all of us to be here. We've had a lot of non-starters become starters and have stepped up and done a great job. Brock Osweiler did a great job. We would not be here without the job that he did in the 6 games that he's playing. Other players have stepped up and played. So I really don't make comparisons. That was a great team 2 years ago, and John Fox did a heck of a job in getting us to the Super Bowl. We had a great season. We got beat by a better team in that Super Bowl, and Seattle deserved that. But I don't think you can make comparisons because there's a different coach, different players. I'm honored to have been on both teams.
Most second-string quarterbacks in the Super Bowl haven't touched the field since preseason. It's a little bit different with you. You had a profound impact on how you guys got to Super Bowl 50. Do you oftentimes think about that, and how does it make you feel?
You know, I really don't. What I think about is all year long, whether Peyton was playing or I was playing, we won as a team. And I think that's what makes this football team so special. You know, every single guy in that locker room loves each other, cares about each other. You know, every guy's in that other guy's corner and you know, would do anything for him. And I think that's what truly makes this football team so special.
They got this movie coming out, Superman versus Batman. I didn't think Superman could be beaten. But now, can Superman and Cam Newton, can he be beaten? And how will Von Miller do that?
I mean, Cam, he's a great player, super tough player to take down. He controls that whole offense. So as Cam goes, you know, the offense goes. But, you know, we can only stick to our game plan, you know, play the same type of defense we've been playing all year, and if we could do that, we'd be all right.
I asked the guy over at Von Miller, I said, now, it was one thing to get the sacks on Tom No Feet Brady. How are you going to sack Cam Sweet Feet Newton?
You know what? My feet got to be a little bit sweeter. I gotta, you know, change some things up. And I told the AP, if I sack him, I think that's two sacks. It's not one. It's two. That counts for two. Because he's just that hard to take down. He's one of one. He's a phenomenal player. That's just the way it goes.
He's just had this incredible year. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to be the MVP on Saturday night. And what he's done in a short time being an NFL quarterback, he's been awesome. He's been awesome, man. It's the best word I can think of. He's been a great passer. He's been a great runner. He's been a great leader. You don't go 17-1 as a starting quarterback without being awesome. And That's what he's been this year, without a doubt. I promise if I run a touchdown on Sunday, I will celebrate. I can assure you of that. So, I doubt I'll get to run that much on Sunday because of the 12-yard run that I had against New England. There's a good chance Carolina may send somebody to spy me, whether they drop somebody to, defend me in the run. I could see it happening. I think we'll find out early, in the first third down, whether they, have somebody spy me like they do other quarterbacks. But, no, I think his passion, his enthusiasm for the game, I think it's great. I think it's good for football.
Is there anything that concerns you?
Definitely him getting outside that pocket, man, and having a field day running on us, man. So we got to definitely watch Cam and make sure he don't take over the game in that way.
You led the team in the first playoff, in the division championship, led the team in receiving. And I know Peyton is Peyton. You always defer to Demarius being the guy. But you want that MVP, though, right?
Of course. Me and Talib were backstage saying, what's going to happen when we win that MVP? I think everybody secretly wants that MVP, but at the end of the day, we want that win first.
When you look at this Panthers defense, tell me what you see.
Physical, speed, 3 first-rounders at linebacker. Luke's obviously runs the show, does a great job, but you see Ron's coaching on this group. They play extremely hard. They led the league in turnovers. They win the field position battle. Great red zone defense. Our biggest challenge of the year.
Who's the best corner in this game?
In this Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl.
I don't really want to answer it, Prime. Hey, man, we let y'all be the judge on that.
Well, who has the best defense?
The best defense will win the game. Whoever win the game, Prime, that's who got the best defense.
Coach Kubiak has encouraged us to soak it up, enjoy the moment, focus on getting prepared to play a great Carolina Panther team, but also don't hurry through it. Don't rush through it. I am trying to soak it up. I think our whole team is. I think you have to, especially playing in Super Bowl 50 because of the significance.
You're one of the great pros, man. 11 great years, man. You play with a young guy like Von Miller. How has he helped you get better, even in your 11th season?
When you think about a guy like Von Miller and you look at him and say, you're a phenomenal player, but when the fire's a little bit down, he put a little bit of that gas on there for me to let me know that, where you came from, who you are to me, and how much I've accomplished, and for me being a mentor to him, of how important it is, or what he do, what he, how he drives the team. It's been great, and it's been not only a teammate, but it's been a brotherhood to where you can call anytime, where we can go hang out together. It's been something like no other. I've never had a brother before, but that's what Von is to me.
DeMarcus, he's like a scientist out there. He can watch 5 clips of offensive linemen and already have them broke down. Have that type of wisdom and that type of knowledge in the locker room, it definitely helps out, not only me, but everybody else in there. When you got guys like DeMarcus walking around, it's just the vibe that you have. You want to go out there and lay your neck down for those guys. Nobody has said, let's do this for DeMarcus. They do it for Peyton. Those are our leaders, and we just want to help them out the right way.
You talk about confidence. You talk about a swagger. Akeem, you definitely have it.
I learned it from you. I learned from the best, man. Prime, you don't even know what you taught me, man. One day we're going to go eat at Papa Do's or something in the D, and I'm going to really tell you what you taught me.
Anything gets you nervous because you're so loose, man. You're up there dancing on the podium, on the bridge. You're iced up. I mean, you have the confidence of I don't understand it.
I learned from the best, man. I grew up watching that TV. I learned from the best. I get nervous, like, from my neighborhood when I used to be outside. That kind of stuff had me nervous. Like, this just all fun. It's a party right here, Prime.
How excited are you to be here right now with an opportunity to hoist the Vince Lombardi Trophy?
Oh, man, it's a great opportunity. And all you can do is just feel blessed to, you one game away from hosting that trophy that you play this game and you dream about this moment and you hear it. You just got to relish it.
We're just looking at your credential, and it says no stadium access. Are they not going to let?
I hope they let me in. We're going to work real hard this week, and hopefully they got a new pass come Sunday.
Thanks, Coach. When you watch him run, what do you say? Man, I wish I could.
Speed is the big part. I tell Ronnie all the time, I wish I had this speed. Another thing is, what people don't understand about him, his pass protection is amazing. He's tough in there, and he break a lot more tackles than what people think. But speed would be the huge part. If I had his speed, a lot of my big runs would be in the end zone.
A lot of talk about Peyton Manning, maybe his last game. How much will that impact your play on the field this week?
I'm gonna go out and do whatever I got to do because Peyton would tell us to just play your game. Don't worry about nothing else. You go out, you make plays and do your job, and everything else will come in hand. And of course, if this is his last one, of course, it's a little more motivation and for to try to get it for him so he can go out on the bang.
Is this your last game, man?
I don't know the answer to that, Marshall. I think one thing I've done well this season, this team has done well all this season, is stay in the moment, focus on the task at hand, take it 1 week at a time. There's about 10 other cliches you could use right there, but it truly has served me well in the unique season that has occurred this year with the injuries, and it's just been different for me. So not getting too far ahead, not looking too far back has really helped me. And so I am excited about this week and looking forward to playing in this game. And I'm going to focus on that and then deal with all the other stuff after this.